Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another session of Stories with Chase. We had so much fun last time with Lost in Translation, I thought we would try it again. I have a new fable for us all. Let's dive into it. The peacock, they say, did not at first have beautiful feathers, in which he now takes so much pride. After much begging and pleading, did the Creator grant a train of brightly colored feathers to distinguish him from the other birds. Then, decked in his finery, gleaming with emerald, gold, purple, and azure, he strutted proudly. Among the birds, all regarded him with envy. Even the most beautiful pheasant could see his beauty was surpassed. Presently, the peacock saw an eagle soaring high up in the blue sky and felt a desire to fly, as he had been accustomed to do. Lifting his wings, he tried and tried to rise from the ground, but the weight of his magnificent train held him down. Instead of rising to soar among the morning sun and floating clouds, he would have to walk the ground, more encumbered and oppressed than any common barnyard fowl. The moral of the story is, do not sacrifice your freedom for the sake of pomp and show.
Hi everyone, it's Tara here, and I've been given the task of following Chase in this version of Lost in Translation. So, here we go. I wasn't allowed to take notes, so go easy on me. There was once this glorious peacock, endowed by its creator with the most gorgeous colors and beauty that far surpassed all other fowl around him. He had jewel tones scattered throughout his magnificent tail, emeralds and amber colors, sapphire. All the other creatures could tell that the peacock surpassed them all. Even the little quail could tell that the peacock had outdone them all. But one day, when the peacock was strutting about feeling so majestic and regal, he looked above him and saw a soaring bald eagle flying far above the sky. And he thought to himself, I, in my regalness, should be able to do the same. So he took a running start and spread his wings and took a few flaps and fell flat on his face. And no matter how hard he tried, he could not reach the heights or the majestic heights of the bald eagle. So, the moral of this story is that you should not let your pomp and circumstance, your beauty, your regalness hold you back from other endeavors.
Good morning, Grace Center friends. This is Kat, and I'm going to tell you a story that I heard from Tara, who heard from Chase. And it's a story about a peacock that was heavily endowed with beauty. And his beauty was magnificent, and his tail was beyond compare. And there was even a quail who just stood in amazement at the beauty of this peacock. And the peacock was a little bit full of himself, and he saw an eagle flying very high in the sky, and he thought that he should be able to do that too. So he took a running start and barely lifted off and then crashed to the ground. And the quail was laughing, and the eagle kept flying. And the moral of the story is, be thankful for your beauty and don't try to be the best at everything. And there you have it.
All right, good morning. everyone, Debbie here, and I'm going to tell you a story that Kat told me, and she got it from Tara, and Tara got it from Chase. So here it goes. Once upon a time, there's a peacock who thought he had the most beautiful tail. He's pretty full of himself. He thought that he was the bee's knees. And there's a quail that was roaming around his neighborhood, and Quail was like, yeah, you're good. I like your feathers too. And then one day the peacock was walking and he saw a beautiful eagle flying up in the air. He said, gosh darn it, I want to do that too. So he took a running start, flapped his wings. I don't think peacocks have wings. Anyhow, he tried to fly, and he failed miserably. Quail was laughing hysterically at him, and the eagle didn't even notice him on the ground. So, the moral of this story is to be thankful for what you have, and do your best. Do your best, and don't think you can be someone else. All right.
Hi Grace Center friends, it's Kat again, and I'm here to invite you to join us for a live cat chat. And you had me really on the hot seat the last time, so go easy on me, but be sure and write in your questions and view us. We're going to be on Facebook, on the Grace Center page, and it's going to be on Wednesday the 24th at 11 a.m. So I hope to see you there. I look forward to talking to you. And you can ask me anything you know that I'll answer truthfully. So I look forward to seeing you. Stay safe.
Howdy folks, this is Joe here. I'm going to tell you a story I learned from Debbie, who learned it from Kat, who learned it from Tara, who learned it from Chase, and we'll see how it goes. So it starts with this peacock who had the most magnificent feathers ever, and he just thought he was the bee's knees, you know, really confident, all that good stuff. Now, he has a friend in the neighborhood, a quail, who sees him and he's just like, yeah, you're okay. You're not like all that, but you're okay. And then the peacock sees a hawk in the sky and he's like, you know, I think I could fly. I think I could try that. So he goes for it. He just tries to fly and he fails miserably. You know, it doesn't go well. And the quail just, you know, laughs at him, you know, just makes fun of him, you know, all that good stuff. And the moral of the story is really just to be comfortable with what abilities you have, and, you know, the skills you have, the skin you're in, be comfortable with that.
Hi everybody, it's Rebecca. I'm going to tell you a little story. I heard it from Joe. Joe heard it from Debbie. Debbie heard it from Kat. Kat heard it from Tara, and Tara heard it from Chase. The story starts off, it's about a peacock, and this peacock is really, really grand. He's got these beautiful feathers, and he's just gorgeous, and he just thinks that he is so hot. So his neighbor, little quail, he comes up and he's like, Peacock, you're not that great. You know, you're just regular, just like the rest of us. Just because you got all those colors doesn't mean you're better. And Peacock didn't really like hearing that from Quail, but Quail was, you know, small and plain, so Peacock didn't worry too much about that. But when Peacock saw the hawk flying up in the sky, he wanted to do that. He's like, I'll show you, Quail, I'll fly. So Quail laughs as Hawk is flying around in the sky, and Peacock, he tries, but he can't, he fails. So of course Quail thinks this is hilarious, and he's just laughing hysterically. And the moral of the story is, we are who we are.
Okay, hi everyone. I guess I'm in this transition again of the storyline that Chase had started for everyone. So I'm hearing this from Rebecca, who heard it from Joe, who heard it from Debbie, who heard it from Kat, who heard it from Tara, who had originated from Chase. So what I understand of this story, it's about this peacock, and he's just this grandiose looking peacock. You know, peacocks are absolutely beautiful, and so this particular peacock, he just really struts his stuff around, and he comes in contact with a quail, and this little meek gray looking quail, and this quail and him kind of engage each other, and the peacock is still just kind of strutting his stuff and kind of rubbing it in the face of the quail that, look how beautiful and powerful I am, and you're just a measly little quail. Well, about that time, they both look up, and there's this hawk flying around up in the sky. And that hawk is just going and going, and the quail kind of points out to the peacock, that's a pretty talented thing that hawk can do, is fly, and look at how he's diving, and just, he's doing all these aerobatic tricks. And so the peacock says, well, I can fly too. And so this peacock, he makes an attempt, and of course he fails, and it's just terrible, and the little quail is just laughing, and he thinks it's just hilarious how this peacock is failing. And the peacock is just defeated at this point, and he just he can't make it, and he can't fly like the hawk, and he's just really disappointed. And I know there's a moral to the story, but I don't recall what it was. So I guess the moral of the story is you probably shouldn't rub differences into other people's faces.
Hold on. Crooked. Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be.
I think it's okay.
Okay.